All our folks here, and I'd like to welcome you to our regular meeting for the rest of the day. So at this time, we have a moment of silence followed by the pledge. To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and you may be seated. Mr. Matthews, if you will read our mission statement for us, please.
Cherokee County Board of Education mission is for every student to graduate from high school and to be globally competitive for work, post-secondary education, and prepared for life in the 21st century.
Thank you. Okay, you have the agenda before you. Are there any corrections that need to be made to the agenda? Hearing none, the agenda stands. You also have the regular meeting minutes from April the 3rd, as well as special called meeting minutes from April the 3rd. Are there any corrections that need to be made to either one of those minutes? Hearing none, those minutes stand. All right, that brings us down to public comment. Mr. Chapman, do we have anyone signed up?
No, Madam Chair.
Great, moving right along. All right, that brings us to presentations. With that, I'll turn it over to Dr. Woody.
Okay, thank you. We are privileged tonight to do presentations for our teachers of the year, for our school levels, our employees of the year at the school levels, our principal of the year, and also we have CT employee of the year. I do want to thank you for the hard work you put in. Thank you for your families that have come out tonight. I know that's an honor that you got within your school, and we do appreciate the hard work that you put in. That's the only way that Cherokee County schools can be successful is because of you and the efforts you make and what you do, because you working with our students as you do helps them, which helps our district. So at this time, what we're going to do is we'll ask the board, or when you come up, of course, we're going to do the CTE first. And when you come up, if you'll line up here, because we'll get the board to sort of move over this way toward the table, so you can come around, shake their hand, stay up here so we can get a picture of all of you. But we knew that by the time we get 13 people up here, it'd be hard to get down here and shake Mr. Murphy's hand. So this time we'll get the board to move that way. It'll make it easier. I'm gonna slide this here. Then right here, come here and
Yes.
that one here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
Is it in here somewhere?
it's right on top.
No, that's why I asked.
Oh, well, it's in there.
Okay. Let's start at the bottom. I have to. No, okay. How about when I find yours, we'll let it aside and we'll work you back in. That's great. Okay. All right, I did want to tell how these, people got these for the district level. At the school level, I'm not exactly sure how they did it, but at the district level, I do want to think we had a panel to come in. The names were redacted, the schools were redacted, so the people just looked at the qualifications that was sent in and everything, and then that committee just chose. And like I said, I do want to thank that committee. I know they don't want to, be told who they were because they were appreciative that we invited them to come in and do that part. So, starting out then with our, and again, don't let me forget to get you, Mr. Decker. We will start with our Cherokee County Schools Employee of the Year, and we'll begin with, Sheena Manley. If she's here, she's not here, okay? Lori Reed. Okay? I know Brooke Hostel let me know she would not be able to be here. Katrina Griggs, she has another meeting. Maggie Clayton. Baseball, okay. Brittany Luther. I know he's here, Jeff Clark. Congratulations. Just go and sort of line up there in the middle. Okay, next, Amanda Killian. Congratulations. Samantha Bandy, I don't think she's here. Carly Whitten. Stephanie Blue. Carol Cordell. And the district employee of the year is Judy Brazil. I want to say thank you to all of you for the hard work and effort you did, and we get a picture of that, if we get a picture of that group. Thank you, Ms. Cutshall. And we found yours, Mr. Decker, right there. So, Mr. Decker, David Decker, that was named CTE Teacher of the Year. Congratulations. This will be the only one for this photo right here. Our Teachers of the Year, Emily Merritt. Erica Luther. Becky Ferguson. Jacob Hogsett. Alan Ryan. Becky Miller. Cassie Rhodes. Josh Creighton. Christine Jake. And our District Teacher of the Year is Brittany Deaver. Thank you. And our final presentation tonight is the Principal of the Year, and that is C.J. Rumler. You'll stand up, our associate.
Okay, you all are not obligated to stay if you don't want to stay in this meeting, so. Y'all push up. All right, so it brings us to our next item on the agenda with reports. So we'll start with the superintendent's report. At this time, I'll give the floor to Dr. Wood.
Thank you. First thing is just giving you some information. You have a picture of the project that was finished at Murphy Elementary School on the cafeteria there, the awning. Giving you an update on the Stony Hill property. You approved that one last month. There was no upset bids on that. So that property did sell for $25,000. Also last month, we presented the safety grant to you about that, about it and how we've gotten that safety grant. We're moving forward on that with safety films. With the contract, they're moving forward with that to get that project done. And that project should be done or will be done before June 30th. I think when you get an opportunity to see the film and everything, I think as board members, you'll be very excited about that. There's a couple of facility items. One, Murphy High School vocational building, HVAC indoor coil replacement there, will be $10,904. And some window repair at Hiwassee Dam and Andrews High, will be $36.44 there. You also have in your packet the personnel report for this month. Also within your packet, you have the graduation schedules. I knew if you were like me, you didn't remember what they were when we gave them to you earlier, so that will help you as you move forward through this month to see what those dates are. Also, I just wanted to remind you next week is Teacher Appreciation Week. That's May 5th through the 9th. And again, I know the board, the central office staff do appreciate everything that our teachers do, our staff does. Also, we want to recognize that has been donated for our schools. The Cherokee County Retired Personnel Group has graciously prepared these bowls over here that will go out to the school system, or to each school. In your packet, I also put an article in there. It's about a very well-written article about John Warden there. I think you'll enjoy that article on him at the Oaks Academy. Thank you that you enjoy that. We also letting you know about an overnight field trip that Andrews Middle School is doing. And then the last thing I have on my report is just to let you know about one of our students, Victoria Higdon. She's a junior at Tri-County Early College, has been selected from over 1,800 applicants from across the state of North Carolina to become a member of the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction Student Advisory Council. So out of 18, anytime you put in for something and there's 1,800 applicants and you get chosen, that's a real honor. So she will serve on that, and we are excited about that for her. And that concludes my report.
Okay, you've heard Dr. Woody's report. Do I have a motion and a second to approve his report as presented? Okay, motion by Mr. Coleman, do I have a second? Okay, by Mr. Coleman. Mr. Coleman, discussion? Mr. Keaton, discussion? Fellow board members, discussion? Okay, Mr. Chapman, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Tatum, how do you vote?
Aye.
Mr. Matthews,
Aye.
Mrs. Gaddis, Mr. Murphy, Mr. Coleman, Mrs. Rayford.
Aye. All right, next item on the agenda is the finance officer's report. So at this time, I will give the floor to Ms. Hatz.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Included in your packet, you have 3 budget amendment requests. The first from our state public school fund, the second from our federal programs fund, and the final in our capital projects fund. In our state public school fund and our federal programs fund, these are sure-up allotments that we've been receiving with DPI. So these are amendments to their allotment projections. I do want to draw your attention to, in the state public school fund, our transportation. I know that there is a large reduction there, but it was something that we anticipated from the state. There was an error in the state's formula. We worked with them. It is not impacting our ability to provide for our transportation department. So if you had any questions on that, I just wanted to point that out to you. Down into your federal programs fund, you have your third allotment in our 21st century program that provides for our summer. And then at the bottom, you have the ESSER sure-ups because those programs are now expired. The capital projects fund is just the approval of the projects mentioned in the superintendent's report. And so the administration presents these amendments and requests approval as presented.
We start with Mrs. Hatz's report as presented. Do I have a motion and a second to approve those reports? Coleman, now second. Second by Mr. Matthews. Mr. Coleman, discussion. Mr. Matthews, discussion. Okay. Fellow board members, discussion.
Madam Chair, I just have one question. It's not really related to this, but when will we hear back from the county on their response to our budget request?
I have not received any communication. It's my understanding that the county typically in the month of May, they will reach out to the departments and then bring them in for the meetings that they request. So I imagine within this next month, we'll hear some decisions from them.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Seems like the last few years it's been the week of the 15th.
Yes.
So, all right. Okay.
And what like to do?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Fellow board members, discussion. Mr. Chapman, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Matthews,
Aye.
Mr. Tatum,
Aye.
Mrs. Gaddis,
Aye.
Mr. Murphy, Mr. Coleman,
Aye.
Mrs. Rayford.
Aye. All right, moving right along. I've got several things I'd like to talk about. We'll see how far we get. So we've had, this is of course not an inclusive report of all the things that occurred between tonight and our last board meeting. I just want to highlight the ones that I knew about. So we had Ag Day, April 17th, out at the Cherokee County Industrial Park. So all third grade students in the county attended this event, and they had 13 stations for our students to explore and learn about agriculture and our county. So a big thank you to Phil Presley and Cherokee County Farm Bureau for sponsoring this event for our students. MedCat, we've got two freshman students who've been selected to attend MedCat at Western Carolina University, which is a summer program this summer, and they are Fisher Grant from Tri-County Early College and Morgan Oliver from Murphy High School. Congratulations, ladies. Congratulations to Megan England, who is a sixth grader from Murphy Middle School, who placed second in the state for her speech about the wetlands. If you remember, she was our regional winner. I talked about her last month. So she went to state last, I think, Friday. This competition is hosted by the North Carolina Association of Soil and Water Conservation. Congratulations, Megan. So talk about Andrews High School, a few things with their athletics. The senior William Wood set a new high school record for discus. Their golf team finished second overall in the Smoky Mountain Conference Championship this past week. I think it was Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? Okay. Their shooting team also competed in LRB this past weekend in state, and topping off their great season. Tying into that, Andrews Middle School, their boys track and field team are the Smoky Mountain Conference champions. They won that this past Monday. Their shooting team also traveled to state this past weekend, and for the first time making it there, and they literally dominated this competition. They were the overall winner for the middle school teams, and they had several members who placed first and second in individual events. Then we had an art show with the Cherokee County Art Council. So we had some students that were awarded, from Andrews Middle School. They were Chloe Patterson, first in craft, Sarah Fowler, first in 3D art, Elizabeth Parrott, first in mixed media, Talia Wood, first in drawing, and Kenzie Pressman, second in 3D art. We also had 2 high school students that placed as well. They were Anna Claire LaChance for Best in Show, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe she's at the School of Innovation in Early College, and Indy Monroe, who placed second. Hiwassee Dam recently took their SGA and traveled to Washington, D.C. to see the process of government in action. They enjoyed taking on all the sites and visiting the White House, the U.S. Capitol, Supreme Court, just to name a few. I'm hoping that next month schedules will line up and they can actually come and tell you about their experience. But we've got a lot of ball games going on, so they weren't able to get folks here tonight. And then also congratulations to Hiwassee Dam High School for achieving their Cognia certification this past Tuesday. And then I just want to hit again on graduation. We've got the date, so the graduations will begin May 29th and wrap up May 31st. I just encourage all of us and the community as well, come out and support our students for all their hard work, not only this past year, but their entire school career. I always enjoy getting out to the different schools, seeing what the kids have done. I love hearing about when they're competing in different areas and taking these challenges on and then coming back successful to this county. It's so nice to hear about positive things that our students are doing. I appreciate all the folks who pour into our students, our teachers, our administration, our volunteer coaches, our, whatever it may be, coming together to work to give these kids these opportunities and then helping them to be successful. So with that concludes my report. So we'll move to the next item on the agenda, which is old business. As you can see there, we have, let's see what. 12 different policies that are out for a second reading. If my memory serves correct, it was to correct the EI language. So do I have a motion in a second to approve those policies as presented? Okay, motion by Mr. Coleman. Do you have a second?
Second.
Okay, Mr. Tatham. Mr. Coleman, any discussion? Mr. Tatham, discussion? Okay. All right, board members, discussion. Okay, I'm not going to roll call this, so all in favor of approving these policies as presented, say aye. Aye. Any opposed, have the same sign. Great, moving right along. All right, new business. Okay, Cherokee County Schools calendar for the 25-26 year. I'm going to turn that over to Dr. Wood, you, Ms. Patchell, both of you. So turn that over.
It's just one simple change. March 6th of 2026 is changed from an optional workday to a required workday. The reasoning behind that is practice has been that when we do our registration for our pre-K kindergarten, that students stay home. I think it would be better that if we have our students in school, and that way, that's a work day that the teachers are already there. So we can just do it on that day of May 6th. And that's the only thing about the change.
All right, so do I have a motion and a second to approve this calendar? Mr. Matthews, do you have a second? Mr. Coleman? All right, Mr. Matthews, discussion? Mr. Coleman, discussion? Fellow board members, discussion?
Madam Chair, just one question for clarification. On that March 6th, students will not be.
That's correct.
Oh,
That's correct.
how many equal weather days do we have to do?
I would have to check. Do you know Ms.
I'm
Cutshot?
sorry, what was
He
that?
asked how many.
Inclement weather days, how many do we have?
Well, we go on by, we're based on hours, so we just came in this year by the skin of again, and it's about 10 days. 10 days built in, based on hours.
Any other discussion? For
For
students?
students.
For students.
I thought it was something else after Mr. Murphy asked that question. Are we free to make amendments to our calendar at any time? I mean, we can.
It's up to you. I mean, as long as it
Okay.
falls into the
Timeline.
timeline, yeah.
But the reason I ask is I don't want to do anything with it tonight. I think it would require more discussion, but I do think we should look at the possibility of adding remote learning days. I can't believe I'm saying that because during COVID.
And that doesn't really require a calendar, and that is actually in our policies. It's, I mean, let me look further into that paper, because like all those inclement days, we can make them remote learning days.
Okay.
So.
And that's kind of why.
We don't want to add a remote learning day into our calendar and, you know, and have it be on a beautiful day.
Right, yeah, and that was kind of my thinking, is that maybe we could do that. And like I said, part of me can't believe I'm suggesting that because I was not a fan of the all remote with COVID. But if we could do, I think it's 5 days, allow you 5 days a year. If we could utilize those days and combine those as kind of inclement weather, so that we're not missing school, but I don't know, making that a little more useful, so it'd be good.
Just, you know, Mother Nature will work with us and, you know, snow on our work day, that would be.
Or not snow at all.
Or not snow.
Fine.
And
I know that was
last year, we just had a exceeding, you know,
Just kidding.
many days.
Yeah.
Okay, any other discussion? All right, we're gonna do regular vote, so, all in favor of approving this, calendar as presented, say aye. Aye, any opposed by the same sign? Okay, so our next regular, board meeting will be June the 5th here at Central Office, beginning at 5:30. At this time, I'm gonna call for, oh, yes. We're also going to have a work session. So our work session, to wrap up our discussion that we had from last month, will be Tuesday, May the 13th. Do you want to start at 4 or 4:30? 4:30? Great. So Tuesday, May the 13th at 4:30 here at Central. Okay. Okay. All right, final comments. Mr. Coleman.
Yes, again, not sure if I do this right now, Tom, but I would like to see, last month, we voted on the $75,000 cap for all the studies done on the property across from Murphy,
Yes.
and whether it be rescinded or whatever. I know that the county commissioners tabled that last month, and I actually agreed to that. We were in the meeting with the company that's planning on doing that. And I know for a fact, that he said with stage one of that, it would not be more than $14,500. And it would give us the answer if it was sustainable or not. I think if we make that cap at 15 and change that today, that it would pass through them and we could get a step closer than just sitting on it. So if I can, rescind that motion, whatever you do there, I would like to.
I'm gonna turn it over to Dr. Woody.
We'd have to go back and amend.
You're gonna have to amend the
You're going to
agenda.
amend the whole agenda.
I think the sooner we do it, the quicker they get the answer done. Sorry, but I didn't do that.
So what do I
Just
need?
have to have a motion second to go back and amend the agenda to take on that one item.
Okay.
To add that.
All right.
Add it, yes.
All right, so who's gonna make that motion?
I'll make that motion.
All right, Mr. Tatum is the motion. Who's the second?
Awesome.
Okay, that's right. Okay. All right, Mr. Tatum, discussion,
No,
Mr. Matthews, discussion. Fellow board members, hold on.
Go ahead.
No,
I think I can actually just do that.
Agreed.
I mean, we can amend it, but we don't have to because I can do a 30,000. So, I mean, I can just send it over there.
That's true.
And I can include as a recommendation of my finance officer's report, if you'll reconsider that, for it to be, your approval to be
And to use.
added to your use of sales tax.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
So in a sense, what we're just gonna do is just, you're going to amend your finance report. Do we need to vote again then? What do we need to do?
Yes, if you would
Okay.
just revote on the amendment to my finance officer's report. So in your capital projects budget, what I will be doing is I will be rescinding per Mr. Coleman's request, the $75,000 pre-approval that the board has made that the county had tabled. Then second to that, I will add the approval of the $14,500 request. In terms of contractual, Dr. Woody, for board policy, can then proceed forward.
Personally, I mean, I know policy says that, but since we made that in the form of a motion, I would feel better if we just.
Absolutely, either, you have either option.
Can I ask for clarification on that amount? You said the 14.5, is that what they did? You know, for sure. Like, in other words, if we, well, you can technically go over there.
Looks like you got this way like this.
I know it's been 45, so let's just give it a little bit of.
Okay. So this motion needs to be then,
To add consideration of authorization of authorizing usage of half-cent sales tax?
Yes, sir.
for $15,000.
But first, we got to vote to vote on the agenda.
Well, this is the amended.
This is gonna be-
This is going to be to amend the agenda to add consideration of authorizing usage of half-cent sales tax for
Feasibility.
the
for that thing.
feasibility.
Stage one,
Stage one,
yes, sir.
Form 5.
Civil design concepts.
CDC.
Mhm.
So motion made, Mr. Tatum.
Yes.
Second, Mr. Matthews.
Yes.
To amend the agenda to add consideration of authorizing usage of half-cent sales tax for the feasibility study, stage 1, performed by CDC.
Right,
And you're going to put that as item number 13.
sure thing.
Now we just need to vote
Perfect. Okay,
or discussion.
all right, now, Mr. Tatum, discussion? Mr. Matthews, discussion? Fellow board members, discussion? Okay, Mr. Chapman, roll call vote, please.
Mrs. Gaddis, how do you vote?
Aye.
Mr. Murphy?
Aye.
Mr. Coleman?
Aye.
Mr. Matthews? Mr. Tatum? Mrs. Rayburn?
Aye. All right, now we will resume with final comments. Okay, Mr. Coleman, finish.
Thank you for doing that. I do, and now that we've done the work session for the 13th, I do have another proposal.
Yeah.
We have to deal with that item that y'all did.
Because it's,
Voted on.
We just made that amendment. We didn't, now you got to deal with the thing that you just put on the agenda.
oh, because it's out of the.
It's item
Oh,
13.
I thought it was all in one.
No, you got it.
I'll go ahead and make a motion to do what you read.
Check.
Okay, so Mr. Tatum has made the motion, I will make the second. Okay. Mr. Tatum, discussion. I have no discussion. Fellow board members, discussion. All right. Well, then because it's concerning money, I'm going to roll call vote this.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Mr. Murphy, how do you plead? How do you vote?
Well, it feels like a plea, yes.
The fifth.
Mr. Coleman?
Uh,
Mr. Matthews? Mr. Tatum? Mrs. Gaddis? and Mrs. Rayburn?
And I didn't say, you skipped me.
Did I?
Well,
Well,
you
Mr.
said Mr. Matthews Tatum, something, so.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Matthews.
I voted aye.
Okay, I apologize.
It's all right.
I as well for myself.
All right.
Just messing up everything.
It's all right, we're good. All right, okay, so that's settled. Now we can resume final comments.
Yes.
I will do better on my comments about that. Just since you did the work session thing, I do have another proposal to add to it, that I think I was planning on talking about today, but we will do that if we can just do it then.
We'll do it, yes.
And then I would like to thank Mr. Foster's article that he wrote in the paper. I really appreciate it. I thought it was a great article.
All right, Mr. Tatum, final comments?
I would just like to thank all our staff and our teachers and our principals, the ones that were recognized tonight, and then the rest of them. They're all very important job. We appreciate it. And glad you said that. I'd also like to thank Randy for that article. If you missed it, it was a very concise article, and the title was School District. I'm not getting not exactly right. School district running out of time and money. And the public needs to know that that is the case, and that we've got to come to some type of agreement with our commissioners on how to move forward. The clock is ticking. Thank you. That's it.
Ms. Gaddis, final comments?
I'd just like to thank all the teachers for all the hard work they do. Appreciate it.
Mr. Murphy?
Happy Teacher Appreciation Week next week, and you're almost done, you get summer, so.
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
Mr. Matthews?
Yeah, thanks for all you do in all the schools. And I had one suggestion. I don't know if he would do this or if it's possible, but concerning the graduation schedule, can we put that on the website?
Yes.
Because I didn't see it. But,
Well, it may not be up yet.
if it's on there, I have to search for it. I don't like to.
We'll make sure that it's shared. Yeah. We'll make sure.
Oh, yeah, that would be a pop-up. Because I know that there's been, a lot of people online have been asking.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Chapman, do you have any final comments?
No, ma'am.
All right, Dr. Woody?
I only have one, and today I had an opportunity to go over and meet with the volunteers that have been doing the food bags for our students. I did want to publicly thank them for all that they've done, the support they have provided to our students. They were working very hard, getting prepared for the month of May and getting it all done. They do it at one time for the entire month of May. And I did want to publicly say thank you for each and every volunteer that has worked in that program.
I just want to echo sentiments as well. Several of our board members, yes, thank you, teachers, thank you, assistants, thank you, support staff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, it's not just one person, it's an actual little team. We know this, working together, trying to do what's right for our students, trying to do what's best for our students, for our families, for our communities. I very much appreciate it, I very much enjoy being able to go in and visit with folks for, even if it's just a couple of minutes. I very much enjoy getting out to all the schools, seeing what our students have done, what they're writing about, what they're drawing about, just whatever they're doing, what they're working on, their portfolios. I know that early college is into that right now. We'll be doing that next week, and I'm planning to attend those as well. We've got several things coming up for the end of the year, but I've noticed there's several chorus concerts between the middle schools and the School of Innovation. There's a production, a drama production. So I encourage you, if you want to know what we're doing in this county, get out to those schools, go to those events, see what these kids are doing. My niece is a part of the early college, and she's a part of that drama department, and I love it. It's a great outlet for these students. I'm so glad we have that program. I'm thankful for Miss Alexander. I've seen how my niece has really blossomed. She's not a talker like me, so this has really brought her out of her shell, and she's really found her niche. And I always enjoy getting to see my students perform. Okay, so with that being said, I make a motion that we go into closed session under, let's see, let me read this real quick, if you can see it. Pursuant to the provisions of North Carolina General Statute 143-318, 11A3 and 143-318, 11C, I move that the Cherokee County Board of Education go into closed session for the following purposes. under subsection A3 to discuss matters protected by the attorney-client privilege. So at this time, I made that motion. Do I have a second? And then second by Mr. Matthews. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Great. We'll get to closed session. Thank you.